Don't get in the habit of relaxing like this. Our enemies don't take the day off.
I appreciate the calm between the chaos.
You one of those all things in moderation types?
No, but I am no good to anyone if I run myself ragged.
You're smarter than you look, kid. Sarah never told me you were this fun.
We're ready to make a move.
Lucky you caught me in a good mood.
Healing factor, you know. Get ready to check out my amazing tracking ability. I once wanted to live in the Hellfire Club's New York building for hours. This'll be a piece of cake. Really curious to see what the Red Skull's so interested in down there. I gotta say, if this whole chase turns out to be for buried gold, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. You ever hear the expression, transient is for love?
According to the map, the way into these tunnels is in a ravine at the base of the mountain. We can bring you right up to the entrance.
Beautiful. I can take it from there.
I'll have you know...
How can this be? It seems we have been walking in circles for hours.
It's been 20 minutes. Relax. We're close.
You said that after your last... sniff.
And I was right. If this is supposed to be an ambush, I've seen better.
Ambush? This is a slaughter.
No kidding. They were trying to get inside that vault. I don't believe in coincidences. Which means...
Project Gutermortar.
I bet my life on it.
So did they.
Guess Hydra just dropped a rung or two on the bad guy food chain.
Maybe so. Still, this Lilin feels different somehow. Feral.
You sniff that out?
We can debate the hows and whys later. Get that vault open before more of these things show up.
Too late for that.
You're right about that thing. Smells like it died, then crawled through hot garbage.
That is one way of describing it.
I'd be more concerned with how it fights, not how it smells.
Easy for you to say. It's not breathing down your neck.
I'm on it.
I am impressed.
I've got your back. Guess I'm still the focus here. No breaking that combo.
Your time has come.
What have you learned today? Enjoy your nap. Sure I can't change your mind?
I haven't seen that kind of Hydra regalia since the war.
Old Johan was probably hoping to hide out here if things went south. I guess he didn't make it.
We have our hands full as it is without having to worry about Red Skull, too.
You're lucky that's as far as I'm taking it.
You were too weak for this fight.
You attached to that.
So that's how that works. Watch and learn.
About time. I'm gonna That looked like it hurt.
Time to see if Red Skull really did hide his ultimate weapon here.
I'd say we found your GODKILLER.
An old Enigma lock. Hang on. I think I might be able to decipher the sequence.
Got your decoder ring right here.
Great. Dollars to donuts, that alarm still leads somewhere.
Let's not stick around to find out. The hell you waiting for, kid? This way.
Crossbones command ship.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Temple of Chthon.
Not what I'm talking about. Better brace yourselves.
This is why we enter the code.
That's a real mean guard dog they got for this place.
You need to look for a way out. Can't beat him in a straight fight.
We'll either figure something out or die trying.
You sure know how to rally the troops, Logan.
Hulk doesn't need you.
Now for something real special.
We will erase the very memory.
Our so-called friendship is at an end. No games! Time to go!
This is a dangerous game of cat and mouse.
Not so enjoyable when you are the prey, is it, Hunter?
At least we are still in the hunt. You have already been consumed.
Not looking good for you.
You are not worthy of her!
You aren't good enough for me.
It is all coming back to me. This shall be of great help.
Here.
It will all be over soon.
Do you see the glow of Wondagore? The time is almost at hand.
Always some doomsday prophecy or ancient evil with you guys. Almost makes me miss Magneto.
Don't make the same mistake twice. Ready up. It's about
Mother will always shield me. You will regret that.
This shall be of great help. Welcome assistance. The light's gift. The advantage is mine.
Go ahead. Give it your best shot.
I wish I could tell you we had some kind of air support or evac on the way.
That would be too...
You'll leave when Mother says so, not before. You know what happens when I get angry.
Afraid?
You only make me stronger.
Should do the trick.
The leader has fallen.
Running out of options here.
And space.
One chance, Hunter. Return with me to Mother, and I will spare what remains of your friends.
Man, I missed the torn purple pants days.
It may be our only chance.
That ain't a chance, kid. It's a monster. So come on, ugly. Let's finish this.
Finish this, Logan. Yes, I will!
Hunter, come to the forge when you can. It's urgent.
Okay, cut the bull, Stark. I know you've got some kind of Hulk buster up your sleeve. Let's have it.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have some Hulkbuster armor back in one of my warehouses, but it's only a stock.
The occult emanations coming from this God-Killer are unlike anything I have ever encountered.
When I gripped it, I saw a face. The face of Chthon.
Yes, I suspected as much. The darkness I sense here is beyond the realm of mortals. It's no surprise Red Skull was seeking that level of power. This is more than just an artifact. But whatever it is could represent a change in the direction of our battle against Lilith.
The best way to understand power is to wield it. It is called GODKILLER for a reason.
And what if that power consumes you and turns you against us? What if this thing was really a trap, designed to ensnare the power mad and foolish?
I do not know.
And we cannot take that chance. I think the safest option is to keep it here in the forge for a bit longer, at least until I've had a chance to study it more. I don't think anyone should handle it until we know what it is for sure.
Very well. And how long do you think that will take?
Well, I think the world will be ending soon, so hopefully before that. I need to consult my grimoires. Check back with me when you can.
I never expected the Red Skull would trouble me again. Yet here we are. When I woke up this morning, the Red Skull was the furthest thing from my mind. Yet now it seems he's a key player, even from beyond the grave.
In my experience, the grave is but a way station, not a destination.
Every time I think I've got my mind wrapped around this conflict, I get thrown a curveball.
The Red Skull was your sworn enemy, no? Surely you have some sense of what to expect from him.
I fought the Red Skull countless times, and he never failed to surprise me. The only thing I could count on was his unbridled lust for power.
Which would explain why he had a blade called GODKILLER.
Good point. I guess I shouldn't be so shocked to find him tangled up in all this.
Earlier, you mentioned the Red Skull was drawn to the occult?
Like a fly to a rotting carcass. How much do you know about World War II?
I did not realize there was a World War I.
I'll just sum it up. Red Skull was a man whose ambition knew no limits. And when our world didn't give him enough, he looked beyond it for even more power.
A very dangerous man indeed.
And we're all safer that he's no longer among the living.
Safety is an illusion. Just because none of us have died does not mean it will not happen in the next couple of minutes.
It's amazing you can sleep through the night with an attitude like that. I see safety as a default state. Yes, it's fragile, occasionally threatened by the forces of darkness, but with a little luck and determination, they can always be beaten back.
I wish I could share your optimism.
It's the only thing that got me through my battles with Red Skull and others.
I wonder how the Red Skull came to share my mother's obsession with Chthon anyway.
Oh, I'm sure he tried to find your mother to help him. All part of his Project Gutmortar.
My mother never would have allowed him to share her power.
Well, I don't think he got that blade just to put it under glass, if you know what I mean.
He planned to use it all right.
Now we just need to figure out why Crossbones wanted me to have it. Whatever the Red Skull wanted with that weapon, it wasn't good.
What's troubling you, Sarah? The hilt of the GODKILLER. It looks familiar.
What is this about the GODKILLER?
The hilt. It looks a lot like the metal your collar is forged from.
Orichalcum? How can that be?
I'm not sure it is. It's just a hunch. Strange should examine it, see if my hunch is right. Because if it is, the God-Killer might be our best shot at taking my sister's life, putting an end to all this madness.
Is that not what we all want? An end to this?
There's only 2.5 members of the Blood left in all creation, Hunter. When we defeat her, my only sister will be dead, and our kind will be nearly extinct.
If that is the price of peace, so be it.
I know, but still, she is my sister.
And my mother. We must not have any reservations about what we are about to do.
I raised you well.
You raised me to be a weapon.
I raised you to be who you are, to serve your purpose, and I'm proud of you for fully embracing it.
I appreciate that, Sarah.
Perhaps we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves too much. We're not even sure the handle of that blade is made of orichalcum.
Strange will find out.
Make sure he does.
Something terrible happened here. This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Witches?
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them. The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the Coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
Caretaker and my mother knew their powers could help others, and they did not hesitate.
Of course not, dear. Your mother was a gifted healer, and Sarah was never one to back down from a fight. They also knew the signs of Chthon's influence, and Shaw's sudden rise to power undoubtedly got their attention.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World, just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, they entrusted one of the moon seals to the Knights of Wondergore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. And the rest is history.
But what about the moon seal?
After the trials, the moon seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
Was this always here? I may have forgotten a few things, but I feel as if I would remember a decrepit church on the grounds.
You may not remember the structure, but maybe you've heard of the man responsible for it? Hiram Shaw? This was his house of worship, and like a great many things on the grounds, Sarah preferred to keep it in a sort of mystic quarantine. Even I haven't been inside.
Is that all she did while I slept? Seal things off for our protection?
She can be overzealous at times, but in this case, she was right to be wary.
So what dark secret does this place hold?
He managed to convince a few desperate souls to join his congregation, and with their help, he broke ground on this church. Whether it was coincidence or fate, in digging beneath the church, Shaw found something that would change the course of all of our lives. A long-forgotten page of the Darkhold.
Do you think Shaw was meant to find that page?
He may not have been the chosen one per se, but I'm sure this place radiated with enough dark energy to reach out to anyone listening.
And Shaw was just corrupt enough to hear its call.
Yes, Shaw was an eager study, consumed almost immediately by the whisperings of Chthon and the Darkhold's power. Nearly overnight, the people of Salem, old and new, were at his threshold, waiting for the word.
Must not be her purpose. She believes in our purpose. Is not like anything I have seen on the grounds before.
And yet, it's familiar somehow.
Like the wards of protection that Wanda invoked to protect Dr. Strange's sanctum?
Very perceptive, dear. Maybe you should approach the good doctor and see if he has any insights. And Hunter, be circumspect. Dr. Strange is no fool.
So a smart guy like you never bothered to come up with a fail-safe in case the green chunk...
Ah, Hunter, good to see you. Perhaps someday, when this is all over, we can tour the more interesting pocket dimensions together. I've always found the halls of fear to be an invigorating trip.
We found the most effective way to control Hulk was Banner himself.
Banner's gone screwy? Nothing? No plan for when things got really tough?
Feeling well today, dear?
Outer space. I've squared off against Hulk a lot of times over the years. None of them were pretty.
Dr. Banner used to be
Got more coil for me? I have high expectations. Sometimes, I even impress myself. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
Always a pleasure.
Join us, Hunter. We're sharing incredibly painful Hulk stories.
Did I ever tell you about the time the Hulk tore me in half?
This sounds like a story I cannot pass up.
I was in the path of a Category 5 Hulk smash storm. Big Green pulled me apart like it was wing night at his favorite pub, and I was the chicken.
Well, that sounds absolutely horrible.
Then Hulk threw my legs 4 miles away from the rest of me.
What?
Up a snow-covered mountain. Had to claw my way to him.
How did you survive?
That lovely, forceful bisection put my healing factor to the test. Had to find my legs by their scent. My scent, if you catch my drift.
As long as Lilith controls the Hulk, we are at a disadvantage.
Yep, and we're sorely lacking in the Hulk killer department.
From what I have seen, it is going to be an all-hands situation.
We can call ourselves the Hulk Smashers.
Obviously, you will take the lead.
Because of my natural leadership ability and excellent motivational skills?
Yes. What you said. All those things, absolutely. And also, the healing factor.
Great. The classic throw Logan at the Hulk plan. Well, no matter what, we are sorely lacking in the Hulk killer department. Anytime someone wants my opinion, it means we're really screwed.
Remind me not to brainstorm with you anymore.
Makes sense. I'm more of a claws out kind of guy. Anyway, glad you enjoyed our little Hulk survivors group. We'll meet again if we survive him next time.
After seeing Banner's soul twisted under Lilith's control, I see why Bruce used to doubt himself so much. He mistrusts the green brute because deep inside, Banner doesn't trust himself. Another thing he and I have in common.
There is still hope for Banner.
Yes, there is always hope. But do you think it's possible I'll ever see Bruce Banner in the same way ever again?
You know that was not Banner, right? Same as it was not you, Wanda Maximoff, who devastated the Sanctum Sanctorum?
Point taken, Hunter. I owe Bruce the same kindness I've been shown here at the Abbey. I do believe I can forgive him. Forgetting, however.
You are not alone, Wanda. When the time comes, we will face your demons, our demons, together.
Thank you, Hunter. That gives me some strength.
You're both a complicated guy.
See you soon.
How's it going?
Yes, dear? Until we speak again.
We've stumbled on a Hydra unit unloading some of their stolen bounty.
They have not...
You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
We can definitely handle that.
Now it's mine.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Like it's
Where do you think you're going?
Here we go again!
Enemy unit repositioning.
So close, we can taste it. You make this too easy.
I'm on it!
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
luck for you, bub.
She will sustain us.
Coming at me now.
My sister and I will soon be rewarded. As she
Not the first to try that.
Awaiting reinforcements.
Everything.
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key. You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Wait to run now!
I saw an acrobat once as a child, but he was not nearly on your level.
Your blood is soon to be ours.
Follow my lead!
I see how it is.
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card. last crate. Wipe out the remaining Hydra forces, and let's get you home.
That must have taken practice.
You have earned... Hell. Weak, even for Hydra. Welcome assistance.
This one's for you!
Speed to restore our strength!
How about a heal over here? I'm gonna rip you a new one.
I am impressed. Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight. They will not forget that.
That's one shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
What if she's not ready? We ask for too much of her sometimes.
I don't want to make her do anything she's not ready for either. But we all know she's the only one who can face him.
Is there anyone else here who has the power to do it? Nico, you're a badass blood witch. What about you?
I might not be packing as much firepower in the magic department as we're gonna need. Hate to say it, but she is more powerful than me. Like, way more powerful. Plus, she knows what we're dealing with firsthand. It's gotta be her.
What if she doesn't want to? We shouldn't make her.
Then one of us needs to convince her.
I'll speak to her. When the time is right. If you think she's up to it. We will see.
So, is it settled? Meeting over?
Yes, Robbie, you're excused. You can go back to playing video games.
Rad! Because I'm about this close to finally leveling up.
Bet you cannot do it before Chthon eats your controller.
Oh, you know what, Magic? You're on. So... Well, crap.
Hunter.
Ah, Hunter, I was just admiring the collection. Someone spent a great deal of time piecing this library together. I hope you don't mind me, having a look around.
Of course not, Doctor. The library is an asset to us all.
I see I'm not the only one who's taken an interest in these works. You haven't been getting into anything precarious, I hope?
I have found something on the Abbey grounds that I think you should see.
Oh, sounds mysterious. By all means, lead the way. I typically avoid venturing this far from the Abbey, especially at night. It makes Tony nervous, you see. Not in the "I'm concerned about your personal well-being" doctor sense. I think he's actually more afraid of what might happen from my side of the forge without proper supervision. You were right to bring this to my attention, Hunter.
I thought it resembled one of your wards of protection.
There's a reason for that. It's the same magic Wanda invoked in her attempts to protect the Sanctum. But what is it that you're chasing out here? These wards aren't something to toy with.
I will not know for sure until I get past this. Is there any way to dispel it?
Unfortunately, no. What good would the wards of protection be if they were so easily broken? But I have been wrong before, at least recently. Do you have any suspicions as to who may have conjured this here?
Wanda spent a great deal of time out here, and she had the power.
She does have some experience with these spells. But why would she do that?
The only way I will know for sure is to find a way through to the other side.
I'll think on it and see if I can come up with some way to assist you, Hunter. For now, though, you'll have to be patient. You go on, Hunter. I'd like to study this area a bit more.
Just two BSFs spending time together.
What is a BSF?
Best Spider-Man friend, which is yours truly. I mean, I don't want to presume or anything, but I think our trust and acceptance levels are, like, off the charts. Cranked up to 11, right?
No, our friendship is not cranked up to 11.
Oh, it's not?
It is cranked up to 12.
Hells yeah, it is! So, now that we're like BFFs and all, I'm ready to hear it. What's the verdict? Give it to me straight, I can handle it, no hard feelings.
I am sorry, Peter, but...
Oh, don't be. I understand. You don't have to explain anything. It was just an honor to be nominated.
No, I meant I am sorry. I do not know what you are talking about.
Oh, right. I need to remember to say all the words. I followed your advice, got more in touch with my darker side, stopped just short of wearing all black. Didn't want to steal Eddie's look. If you're wondering who left the empty milk carton in the fridge, it was me. So what do you think? Is there a place for me in the SUNS after this whole apocalypse scenario is over?
I do not know what to say, Peter, except... Welcome to the SUNS.
Are you serious? Are you being serious right now? Wait until I tell Robbie this is absolutely the best day ever!
Do not get too excited, Peter. You are a sun now, a hero of darkness. You must act accordingly.
Right, makes sense. I'll try to handle this more like Blade or Magic. Ultra chill and disaffected. Okay, let's start this over. Tell me I'm part of the SUNS again.
Peter. You are a midnight sun.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Holy crap, I'm a midnight sun! Hey, Robbie, I have news for you! I'm a sun!
I will leave you to spread the good news then.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Hunter. I'm so freaking happy I can hug you right now.
I do not do hugs, but perhaps Robbie does.
Only one way to find out!
You go on, Hunter. I'd like to study this area a bit more.
Hunter.
You're getting good enough. I might let you call me Logan.
Oh, Hunter, I snapped a great photo of you in action. You're all swords akimbo, standing over a bunch of bad guys. Is it cool if I submit it to the Daily Bugle?
Hey look! Demon Holt's on another rampage.
Let's do this.
An enhanced spell. Most welcome. Let us twist and turn reality.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
I still say we should have built a firing range first.
Intriguing possibility.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. I feel like I could automate this process and take... This is some of my best work. See ya, Hunter.
Status report on the evac. We'll get you additional air support. We can fly people out.
That's a negative. Our orders have changed. We're taking a more aggressive stance to secure the country.
Secure? You mean you're taking on the Hulk?
Roger that. Our squad is moving into position now.
No, I told Fury not to launch an assault on Hulk. They're gonna get slaughtered. Listen, Agent, whatever, this is Tony Stark. You have to call off your assault immediately.
The dark forces within Banner are only growing stronger with time. Those men are doomed.
We're now in attack position. We just don't have a visual on the target. Laying down a perimeter.
I'm telling you, get out of there!
Wait, there's movement above. It's Hulk! Oh God, no!
Or maybe we lure Galactus here so Earth might give him a fatal case of cosmic food poisoning.
Ah, I see you have been reunited with your grimoire.
Actually, it's my diary. I'm not ready to be reading spellbooks again. At least not yet.
Making a new entry?
I am.
About what?
About you, actually.
You are writing about me?
I sure am.
Did I do anything to upset you?
Do you really have to ask? Come on, Hunter. You've had my back like no other. You are the first person since Agatha who believed in me. I mean, really believed in me. So, I'm setting it in ink because I never want to forget how you took a chance on me.
Our camaraderie is one that will be retold in the annals of history.
That's the idea. Your friendship means more than you know. Although I'm still not sure I deserve it sometimes.
What makes you say that?
Because I'm dangerous.
But you know that is exactly what makes you a formidable sorceress on the battlefield.
Sure, but it also makes me potentially deadly to my friends. I mean, what if I'm conjuring some spell or hexed some hellhound and accidentally hurt you? I couldn't live with myself.
I harbor the same fears.
You do?
Of course. I often worry about mistakenly injuring my allies and friends all the time.
How do you deal? Because I haven't figured it out.
I remember that sometimes accidents happen on the battlefield, and friendly fire is inevitable.
Well, let's hope you don't get caught in my friendly fire. I don't want to be the cause of any more pain for anyone, ever again.
Except for Hydra. It is okay to cause them pain.
Right. They're the exception.
And Shadowhounds, Nest Mothers, lower-level Lilin, and Lilith. Do not forget to hurt them, too.
Okay. I get your point.
I hope so. Because we need you, Wanda. We need you to bring the pain. Just be sure to aim it in the right direction, and you... we all will be fine.
Thanks, Hunter. You make me feel needed, and sometimes that's your own special brand of magic.
Is that your way of...
I'm going to be replaying that in my head forever.
It's an odd change of pace, but you're going to have to protect that Hydra equipment rather than destroy it.
Keep it up. I'm not worried.
Don't waste any time. Take them out before they can do any serious damage. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes to stop them.
You'll learn from this, but I know you won't.
Servants of Lilith.
Maybe we overdid it.
Whatever gets the job done.
Ready up. We won't be intimidated by flunkies. Chaos consumes us. Not bad. is only a... Interesting. Hail that.
This shall be of great help.
Strength of chaos energy.
Had this coming. And now I see why our enemies fear Captain Marvel. Maybe you should call a few...
You've got incoming Hydra. You know what to do.
Let's do it! You're getting pretty good at that.
Fear your strength.
You've been practicing.
They just don't know when to quit.
They will not last much longer at this rate.
Is that all? It's about time.
Now that was something.
this. And what did we learn today? I've gotcha. Still on my game here?
At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These Rentamercs have no bones.
I could have made that so much worse. You should have known better.
Looks like we've acquired some new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
Hunter, I may have found something of interest to you. The means to surmount that obstacle you were so interested in. The secret lies with the symbiote you recovered. If my suspicions are correct, it can be used to disrupt your troublesome ward in the same way that my own wards of protection fell at the Sanctum Sanctorum.
What do I have to do?
Without going off on an overly technical Starkian rant, the alien itself has a very unusual composition. Its seemingly gelatinous structure seems to interfere with the ward's resonance frequency when channeled with the appropriate magic.
You are not going to ask me to retrieve more of the creature, are you?
That shouldn't be necessary. Although a cooperative venom would be invaluable here, I think we can make do with what's left from before. I left a vial of the symbiote on my desk in the forge. If you're intent on removing the ward, take it with you, discreetly.
Thank you for pursuing this further, Doctor. I doubt anyone else could have made this kind of discovery.
You're too kind, Hunter. Besides, I think our mutual friend has done quite well in guiding you so far.
We have many mutual friends, Doctor.
Oh, I think you know the one. But don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Well, that is reassuring, Doctor.
And now I should be getting back to my work, but do be careful out there, Hunter, and don't forget about the vial on my desk.
I've missed being on the right side.
This is a distillate from the Venom symbiote. Strange thinks this will dispel the ward? The doctor crafted a strange brew that might bring down the ward.
Maybe he learned something new while snooping around in my library.
If nothing else, he knows about you, Agatha, that you are helping me.
He's a very perceptive man. Perhaps it's for the best. There's no sense in worrying about it now, at any rate. Let's see if you can banish this ward.
These appear to be human bones.
I suspect we've finally found the last resting place of Hiram Shaw. Judging by the looks of this place, he was locked down here for quite some time. I can't say I pity him.
But how would he have ended up like this?
Someone sealed him in and made sure there was no chance of ever escaping.
Someone?
From what we've seen, I believe this was your mother's handiwork. She must have used the Darkhold page taken from Shaw to seal his fate. Literally. And I'm sure that means Sarah was at the very least aware of what Lilith had done.
Whether it was right or not, we cannot change what happened here.
I'm glad you understand that, Hunter. Some people never do.
I would not have expected his victims to understand.
I can only imagine how angry Lilith and Sarah were when they finally arrived in Salem. In some ways, locking Shaw down here almost seems merciful.
I do not see the moon seal here.
You're right. I don't sense its power here either. Perhaps Shaw's study deserves a closer look. There must be something we've missed. There must be something here we've missed.
This must be Shaw's study.
This was Shaw's study. Surely the answer lies here somewhere.
These drawings...
They're witch warrens. Places where a witch might hide using magical means. Judging from the detail he put into these, Shaw must have studied the warrens for a long time before making his move.
He tortured them there.
Yes, I suspect so.
Why?
The witches wouldn't give up the moon seal. Our gift doomed the Salem Coven to an unimaginable fate. These drawings may yet be useful. I will bring them back to the library for further study. Meet me there tomorrow night.
How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end? Have you learned anything?
These drawings are definitely of locations around the Abbey. As far as how this helps us find the Salem Coven's moon seal, I'm at a loss. Let's discuss this again tonight, after I've had more time to think.
Hey, careful. Some of us aren't immortal Oh. Hey there, Hunter. Startled me there for a sec. Hey, now that you're here, maybe I could get your advice on something?
I would be happy to share any wisdom I may have.
Okay, let's say you suspect your room is, haunted? How would you, handle something like that?
I would make myself more terrifying than the phantasm and frighten it away.
Yeah, I've seen the movie. No way am I saying that name 3 times in a row.
Huh?
Nico must be slacking on your education in 80s cinema. But you know what's not slacking? Whatever slimy ghoul is occupying my room and making my life one giant, unbearably dark room. At around 3 in the morning, every morning, I wake up to wailing and the stench of what can only be described as a mixture of old socks and eggs that are about 50 years past their expiration date. I looked it up, and the internet said the smell of rotting eggs wasn't just a sign of a regular run-of-the-mill poltergeist, but something, you know, demonic.
Are you sure it is not Dr. Strange?
Now that you mention it, Stephen does practice magic late at night.
Mystery solved, then.
If only there were someone I could hire to exorcise him. Maybe magic? Something tells me she wouldn't mind having one less Avenger living here. Thanks for the talk, Hunter. Let's do it again sometime soon.
Feeling good today, girl.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Hey, look who's awake.
As she commands.
Still they persist.
Maybe you can give them a lesson they won't forget.
Our focus is unwavering.
Orange.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight.
Let's give it a go. A gift from ancient traditions.
mother abandons you.
Fear the Scarlet.
The light will heal you. The power of the light.
There's more of them on the way. Not easily distracted, eh?
You should have brought more help.
It was a good try, at least.
Let us see if they have an answer for this. This shall be of great help. Feel my call. Lilith must be desperate if these are her best.
Reality is only an illusion.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I'm hoping you'll learn from this, but I know you won't.
Chaos unleashed.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Let's try this.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
I've been trying to puzzle together where the Salem Coven hid the moon seal from Shaw.
Have you discovered something?
Shaw's drawings. He was looking for the Salem witches who had gone into hiding.
And we know that he found them.
But they told him nothing. And where he failed, we may still find the answers we need.
I do not follow.
We're going to make a magical phone call. Find each witch warren using Shaw's maps, and collect a sample of soil from each. Soil stained with a witch's lifeblood is a powerful magical catalyst. It may be enough. Study Shaw's maps, and bring back a sample of soil from each witch warren. That soil may be potent enough to commune with the Salem witches.
The grave of Jeremiah Cain, another host of the spirit of vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted as Robbie is about being a ghost rider. Witch sign. This must be a warren. The soil Agatha wants must be nearby. This is one of the witch warrens. What terrible fate did this witch suffer? You are not forgotten. Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training. Witch sign. This must be a warren. The soil Agatha wants must be nearby. This place resembles one of Shaw's drawings. What does Agatha want with this soil?
Your mastery of the arcane is formidable.
I have collected the soil you asked for, but you never told me why we are doing this.
Soil stained with a witch's blood is potent stuff. In the wrong hands, it can be very dangerous. In the right hands, well, I just hope it's potent enough.
This is going to help us find the moon seal?
The Salem Coven stashed it away somewhere safe. I'm thinking the best way to find out where it is to ask them directly. Meet me at the elemental altar.
What is all this?
Everyone knows you can't commune with the spirits without plenty of candles, dear. Witchcraft 101. I would stand back if I were you.
I expected a solemn ritual, but I think you are enjoying this.
I haven't been part of a seance in years, and look, it's working.
Is that a tree?
That's not just any tree. It's the hanging tree. Those old girls hid the moon seal in plain sight. Shaw would have never suspected the seal was hidden in the very place he murdered his enemies.
Where might I find this hanging tree?
In the time of the Salem Coven, it was not far from Shaw's church. The Abbey's magic tends to rearrange things, though. You may have to explore in order to find it.
This must be the hanging tree. How many innocents died?
From Transia in the hands of the Knights of Wundagore to the Witches of Salem, that seal has covered quite a bit of ground. Despite Shaw's evil, the Coven protected it to the last. We've seen Cathan's corruption spreading on the outskirts of the grounds. Take this seal to the reflecting pool. Your next trial waits for you there.
That is something.
HYPPUS was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, he was also the first among them to die.
How does an Elder God die?
He was consumed by another Elder God. In this case, his own brother, Set.
Lovely. Some for the rest of us. Now that was something. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. You were too weak for this fight.
By consuming HYPPUS, Set absorbed his brother's power. but also triggered the downfall of the Elder Gods, as they turned on one another and became demons.
This shall be of great help. They cannot possibly match your strength. Your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous.
I mentioned during the last trial, with most of the Elder Gods corrupted, a tomb was born and sent into space. When he was done, he released their energy back to the stars.
And now they watch in silence from above.
Who am I to speculate on their intentions? So far, I'd say things have worked out to your benefit.
I am impressed. Your mother abandons you. They cannot possibly match your strength. Now that was something. I should come back another night. Pretty sure I misheard you, Logan. It kind of sounded like you were asking for help.
I don't make a habit of it, but I figured I could reach out to someone I trust.
What could I possibly help you with?
I see Robbie wasting hours with this thing, and I can't figure it out. It's more complex than most advanced Shi'ar technology.
Well, are you actually planning on engaging in a leisurely activity, Logan? This is a side of you I have never seen before.
I'm like a diamond hunter. I got all kinds of facets, and I can cut through anything. I'm just gonna push this button and see what happens. Well, so much for that. So, what do you like to do for fun?
I used to do a lot of things for fun, but no more. I believe most of those activities were outlawed.
Okay, whoa. Now you gotta tell me more.
In time. I will say, this world I have awoken in is a much kinder one than the one I left behind.
I heard the game on here has some crazy dancing mushrooms. It'd be fun to show you.
But the device does not seem to be cooperating. So what are you going to do now?
There was a time when I would have popped a claw and spiked this thing into the garbage.
But not now?
You've got me thinking positive thoughts these days, Hunter. So, I'm gonna find Robbie or Peter. I'll pop a claw and make him show me how to turn it on.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your phone again.
Need something? Until we speak again.
Heads up, Hunter.
¿Qué pasa, Hunter?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
As a fellow time-displaced person, perhaps there are some gaps we can help each other with.
Yes, I have a lot of cultural catching up to do.
I have time to field a question, and I'd like to hear about America before it was a country.
Are tavern songs and operas still the toast of the town?
I hate to break it to you, but opera wasn't too popular even in my day. A lot of music from your time became other things. Tavern songs went away with the invention of the jukebox, but parents sing Three Blind Mice to their children to get them to sleep.
They sing what? Three Blind Mice is not suitable for children. That is a grim song about the Queen executing Protestants.
I don't even think I knew that bit of trivia. I suspect the melody is easy to sing and is very catchy.
It is an earworm about wanton capital punishment.
Thankfully, kids don't really grasp that context. Adjusting to a new time is tricky.
We need a support group for people displaced in time.
We used to run one at Avengers Tower on the new moon of every month. I'm sure we'll get one set up again once we stop the prophecy. I'll save you a seat next to Miguel. He drops by from time to time. He's from the year 2099. Nice guy.
If Hydra's mystics succeed in opening that rift, they'll call even more of Lilith's children to their side.
I am still the prize.
Good planning has paid off. Where have I seen that before?
Reality is only an illusion.
That's some move.
That's one mystic out.
Servants of Lilith. Hail that. Pain is only temporary.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
Roger that.
The mother protects us!
I think you got him.
We need to restore our strength.
Weak, even for Hydra.
As she commands.
Everything according to plan. This shall be of great help.
Bring it in.
They'll remember that one.
Strong.
They will kneel.
We can wait no more. We will never stop.
Behold their passage.
Let's go, team.
Someone order a knuckle sandwich? I'll make good use of this. Hope they're ready.
You're getting pretty good at that.
Wow, I'm glad you're on our side.
We see all of your movements.
You had your chance.
We've done it.
That is something.
HYPPUS was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, he was also the first among them to die.
How does an Elder God die?
He was consumed by another Elder God. In this case, his own brother, Set.
Lovely. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Leave some for the rest of us. Now that was something. You were too weak for this fight. Chance to escape. Your mother abandons you. The advantage is mine. Feel my call.
By consuming HYPPUS, Set absorbed his brother's power, but also triggered the downfall of the Elder Gods as they turned on one another and became demons. After this, you should be all the more prepared for whatever Lilith has planned.
They cannot possibly match your strength. some for the rest of us. I am impressed.
Accidents happen. Hey, can I ask a favor?
I'm quite pleased with these results. I just hope you brought me something interesting. You may have stumbled onto something important here.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony. How may I assist you today? Sometimes, I even impress myself. To the right, man. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. The latest advancements from the mind of genius Tony Stark, and they're all for you. I have high expectations for this. It's all yours, Hunter.
I can feel the mystical energy growing. Fascinating. Good day, Hunter.
J. Jonah Jameson just said, Spider-Man's existence fosters an atmosphere of toxic paranormal activity in New York.
Backbiters exist to sully the character of others.
The Daily Bugle printed that I conjured the Hellmouth in New York City. First off, I didn't even know Hellmouths were real until last week. Second, New York already had a Hellmouth in Staten Island. I'm pretty sure vampires live there.
Jameson ought to be tarred and feathered. Damage to one's reputation is impossible to repair. Do not let this minor annoyance distract you from the prophecy.
I'm just venting. The Daily Bugle always had it out for me.
Then, when Lilith is defeated, we will fight this slanderous buffoon.
Libelous. Slander is spoken, print is libel. I freelance for that libelous buffoon, and he always makes that point clear. Thanks for distracting me, Hunter. It's clear I gotta hire a publicist. Or better yet, just hit unsubscribe from the Daily Bugle on my newsfeed. Wow, I feel better already.
Now, back to stopping the prophecy that will doom all mankind.
I wish we could just unsubscribe from Lilith.
If only it were that simple.
Evil doesn't take time off. Neither should we.
Ready for more?
An enhanced spell. Most well.
I think we've got something for everyone.
The Chaos Magic's power grows. A welcome enhancement.
This'll make a difference.
Peace.